Hello pandas and other scrap enthusiasts. Today we are starting our scrap adventures with a pickup. We're going to the lab. Got a bunch of bins, apparently the bin there is full, and it's time for us to show up and haul it away. So I don't know what's going to be in there, but we're going to find out. Hopefully some good stuff. There's usually something good, and usually some pieces that are less exciting, but still, you know, fair. Yeah. It's gray, it's snowy, it's pretty cold, and I don't want to be in a position where I've got this stuff just sitting here, waiting. I don't know how to put it exactly, but basically these things, they occupy all of my bins. And I don't like being in a position where all of my bins are full and taking up the space. So, I'd like to get a little cozy and just sort through them and deal with them right now. There's not too many of them, so it should be relatively easy. Let's start simple. One empty bucket. These are probably some of my favorite pieces because they're just big old lumps of brass. A couple batteries, which is sweet. And the only thing with these is they've got little heater thingies stuck in them. Seems these larger ones don't want to move at all. That's okay, I guess. I guess. Huh. All right then. So I guess those are just going in as dirty, which is, you know, unfortunate, but it doesn't matter because there's still a lot of nice weight going in the brass. Moving on, that brings us to here. These things here, the only metal in them is steel, and it's not worth the trouble taking them apart. They're just gears. So we're going to put those in the steel bucket. So these are actually brass most of the time. So I'm going to start a brass check pile. There. Brass, steel, stainless. Those are all aluminum. They should be anyway. Sweet. Nice and easy. That'll bring us this bin, which has quite a mix. It's mostly big stuff. You know what? We're gonna start with these. These hoses are all stainless steel. Oh, come on. Make me a liar. Okay, they are stainless, but they're magnetic stainless, so we're not gonna fight over them. What we are gonna do is cut the ends off, because those are all nice stainless. Cool beans. Now that we got the nice warm smell of burning plastic in the air. This pile of like mostly clean stainless ends, these are where the weight comes from. These are nice, but they're all actually marked with 316. So that means they're worth more, and if we can keep them separate, then that'll be a good move. So hopefully we can get 316 even with the little crimped on ends with the rubber inside. And then these, because these are gently magnetic, I'm not going to be able to get stainless. Well, I might be able to. If they were stainless, I would pull the rubber hoses out from the inside, but because they're not, we're going to say screw it and go right in the steel bin the way they are. So, a couple bits of light fixture. And these things are basically plastic, and then that's just steel. So from that, I got garbage. A little bit of wire. Over here, actually pretty straightforward as long as these are all steel. So, it's got a lot of steel weight, we're calling it steel. Now this one's actually aluminum. Except for those pieces. It turns out they ain't so bad. Aluminum. Alrighty. More wires, more aluminum. Little copper grounding wire, hunk of steel. And then this bucket also had a bunch of wires. And this should be stainless. Yeah. So then for these, just need to unthread that situation. This works the same, probably from the back. Oh, kind of. Well, that is annoying and I hate it. Stainless. So then we've just got these aluminum bars of weather stripping, which, yeah, it's all glued on. This could end up being annoying. Okay, well. That was actually pretty easy. So, extruded aluminum, bits of steel, and whatever this is, this thing, which, honestly, nope. Yeah, this is trash. So that's the simple stuff. But it leaves us with what is going to be the most time-consuming. Here's the big bucket. Grab a bucket for prepared steel. And we got the other steel. And we just get started. Okay, gonna start with the obvious and try not to get distracted. More of these things. Aluminum? Okay, and then these can go in prepared because they're nice and thick. What is this? Ooh, stainless tubing. 303 stainless. Alright. Chrome-coated one is brass, which is neat. And the rest of these, stainless. At this point, we gotta get a little more serious. So, the stuff that I'm pretty sure is brass and the stuff that I'm pretty sure is stainless over where it goes. Nice. Cast aluminum. So now that we got down to the nitty-gritty, big magnet comes into play. And that's pretty much it, right? Just pull pieces until nothing's staying. There. And after a few rounds, everything that remains should be stainless, brass, aluminum, or copper. Which leaves us with, honestly, the time-consuming part, where I go through and test all of these little bits and pieces to see if they're stainless, or if they're copper, or if they're brass. Copper. There's not going to be much copper. So I'm going to do my best to go through and make a nice clean pile, and maybe I'll show you where we end up with this. Well, bang! Final results from that pile of stuff. We got a little bit of some bronze bushings and a couple transformers, but then a decent pile of stuff that's clean brass, well, tap brass, whatever, it's brass, and then a bunch of aluminum, not so much weight over there, and a small pile of more stainless steel, some of which is 316, some of which is 304, not to mention a decent bit of regular steel. Now, I'm gonna pack this up, find something more interesting. All right, fine. It's gonna suck. Well, that is nothing. Oh, hold on now. What have we here? Whoops. Dropping a glove. That's metal. It counts. Now, I'll be honest, the only reason we've actually decided to leave the house today is because there's a specific item that I'm hoping to find for some work in the shop back at the house. Hey, this is made out of metal. Oh, it folds up nice too. Whoop! It's actually got some weight. It's probably got like a weight inside with tension. Ah, nice. Hold on. Just saw something in a bin. Is it a wire or is it a hose? It's a wire. Haha. What else have we got in here? I'm curious. I'm nosy. Be curly. Curl enhancer cream. Damage remedy. I like the Aveda products. They're pretty cool. That is poop. There's cat litter poop. It's just trash. Okay, the shapes got me excited. What is this? Decent size boards. That's like cedar or something? Or yeah, whatever. How about that? Little press board. It's like a mahogany veneer. Yeah, look at that chatoyancy. Wow. It's gonna suck to split though. Whatever. Yeah, so the item that we're looking for is actually, believe it or not, a bed frame. One of those universal adjustable, yeah. Because I have a little project and I need some cheap angle iron. Yeah, go figure. It's funny because I have had no shortage of such material in the past, right? We have gone through and owned plenty and sent plenty to the scrapyard, but it's now that we need it. So that's what we're hoping to discover. And the stuff's pretty common, so I wouldn't be surprised, but it doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna get today, first try. But fingers crossed, right? We're just, we're on an adventure. We're gonna see what we see. Alright. Chunk of steel. Is that steel? Huh. No. That's fiberglass. Alright. Nope, that's a pillow. Interesting. Actually, it looks like it's probably good quality wood. Some of it, anyway. Wait, what's all that then? What is all that then? What have we here? Oh, they're garden boxes. Bin. I see no metal in this bin. Alright, what about that one? That looks mostly metal. No, that's basically all plastic with a couple metal brackets. Is that... Oh, it's a dash. Not for us. Thought it was a bumper. Big old bin. Land development. It's like a little bit of steel. Oh. Got a couple pieces of aluminium. Not much, though. Yes, I know the water bottle. I think these are too long. Well, that one's just right, but these are too long. Hey, it's something. It's not great, but that's okay. It's not about smash hits every single time. It's about looking. Thrift store garbage. Interesting. Interesting. There's a bunch of DVD... Probably just DVD cases. Back to the Future. You know what? You know what? I don't really want Hitch. Oh, okay. I still don't want it, but... Daddy Daycare, Santa Claus, Father of the Bride. No, I haven't seen Father of the Bride. I don't know what red is, but like Back to the Future, the complete trilogy? Like, yes, obviously. Shooter? What's that? Murder at 1600. I don't know what that is. I am in the way. This one's become kind of fun. Ooh. Somebody melted some clothes. Love's long journey, love comes softly. Does it? Bedside manners. Interaction of metals and gases. cool. What is that? That's cool. Exercise bowl. Big metal tray. Cranium Pop 5. Pop culture trivia just isn't my jam. A metal object. A metal object. Alright, well, honestly, Back to the Future is the only one I'm really jazzed about, but let's go. Alright, there we go. This is one of my favorite types of bins, the full household junk clear out. Oh, man. I'm not promising anything. I'm sure it's already been picked through as well, but there could be absolutely anything in here. Laser cut airplane model. Neat. There we go. First box. We've got a Bluetooth speaker. Canon Speedlight. Oh, it's broken. I remember these were expensive, but that thing broken. It's kind of whatever. Keep me sitting flat, please. And an Xbox 360 Slim. I mean, yeah, why not? The whole box. Get in there. What else are we talking? Some furniture. That's metal. That's metal. Got some more cable. What's all this then? Sony Alpha camera bag. What we're looking at. Are these the Jackass 2.5 and Jackass number 2? I mean, I guess. What else we got down here? Some. Those headphones look like crap. Alright. Ooh. If it's the OEM and not one of the fake ones, the parts are actually kind of, you know, worth having a look at. What are these? PlayStation branded wireless headset. Oh, that is a power cord for a Nintendo 64. Hey, what's that? It's like a router. Anyway, I don't want the coax cable. anything Nintendo 64 would be pretty cool. It could be there. In the box. I'll clean that up, don't you worry. Oh. Super Nintendo controller. It's actually getting a little spicier. Quick shot. Yeah, like they're not the OEM controllers, but some of those classic rapid fire controllers are kind of cool. So I'm not writing them off just yet. Don't want to break that, but I do want that. Okay, I forgot about the other glass part. That's my bad. That was not intentional. License plates. Top of a stove. Yo. It's kind of a strange object if we're being totally honest here, but Apple TV. Another license plate on the roof. Nintendo AC adapter. AC adapter for the Super Nintendo OEM. That's actually mine's the Super Nintendo that I play on. The power adapter has broken and has been taped back together not once but twice. So what's on the end of this? Aluminum pot. Oh, a PS4 game just chilling. Leather jacket. Leather jacket. Leather jacket? Another leather jacket. We'll probably donate those somewhere because they look kinda not terrible. Is that Venom? A second Venom tea? What an interesting mix of stuff. Fair enough, yeah. Alright, well, I'll get out of your hair. It's got some food on it. Alright, couple good pieces. Of course, we are not the first to go through this, but that is okay. Hopefully
We'll find out soon enough if those leather jackets smell like a cat peed on them. Alright. Oh, hey. An actual bin. Let's set up all nice so we're not in the way. Doesn't mean there's going to be anything in it, but, oh, well, there's something in it. A little piece of cabinetry. That's kind of cool. Well, that looks like metal. It's like a metal cabinet right there. Okay. I don't want to just leap in here. Might just have a ton of nails sticking out or something, so, you know, look before we leap kind of situation. Huh. Whole bunch of drywall. Well, it seems like the contents are fairly simple, so I think we'll just pull this out of there and call it good. Oh, nice. It's a filing cabinet, which means it's got this heavy steel plate on the bottom. It's actually a really nice looking filing cabinet. I mean, if you're the sort that appreciates filing cabinets, this one's got style. Good times. Yeah, like, look at the style in that thing. Very retro future. Doesn't matter. Yeah, made a lot of extra work for myself, just thoughtlessly heaving stuff in, but I regret nothing. Off you go then. Ha. Yeah. And now all the little bits of steel can go in there. This isn't much of a haul if we're being... Well, that's neither here nor there. Because, honestly, I'm having a great time. There's a certain joy in having this little pig in four-wheel drive and just around in the snow. Yeah, and you know what? It's like it was minus 17 this morning. It's like minus 12 now. Yeah, won't be any squealing around this corner. But, you know, if I get to hop in and out of a nice warm truck, there's not much to complain about. Oh, another bin there and another bin up there. Let's start with this one. Chances are pretty strong they're just full of... Oh, well. Technically counts as steel. Not much to get excited about in there. Who knows? Cruise up the hill. Anyone coming? Nope. Woo! Oh, it's a good time. This truck is like my favorite toy. Now we'll just plant it there. Yeah, buddy. Or would you just look at all of it? Huh. Bits of copper and brass. That's got a piece of brass. Dogs are going crazy. They're just so happy to see us. That's a nice chunky piece of brass. This is definitely one of those careful of nails situations, but we're doing all right. That's brass. That's brass. Like it's got a piece of brass on it. What's that then? Yeah, steel. No idea what this is, but it looks steam sweet. Cool. A little bit of copper wire there. I'll get a few. Alright, we're hopping in, but I better not get stabbed. I don't know, kind of feels like we already got all the goodies. Forget it. This thing looks cool. It's like a water boiler or something. Oh, it's full of water. Steam Suite, the unforgettable guest amenity. I guess Airbnb has taken over the housing market so hard we've got a whole industry of products specifically made for it. I'll keep my grumpy old man moment to myself. Apparently, there are a bunch of fly-by-night companies making cheap crap. It's getting thrown out and replaced. Copper and brass in a stainless steel tray. We got the bougie scrap. Ooh la la. I didn't know we were hitting high-class trash. Now this, ooh, nice and easy. It's freaking nasty. Mud out of it. All right, there we go. Next. Haha, another one. Who knows? Probably nothing, but okay, a bunch of weather stripping. Stainless steel brackets for some reason. Wonder what those are from. And this, that's just gonna be feels too heavy to be aluminum. Where's my magnet? Ah, silly thub. No magnet. What are we doing? And another. That is an all-steel barbecue. And this bag has a aluminum cable sticking out of it. The aluminum ones are obviously better, but this one came pretty easy, so nothing to complain about. Surely I, being a master complainer, could come up with something. But we're good. Let's keep looking. Hold up. What have we here? Some kind of a railing. Sport rack. That'll do. You know, I really like this. Like it's not minus 30. All right. That is what I'm curious about, because look at all the mattresses. And what could that mean? Well, it's probably pretty obvious. I'm just talking. Hold on a second. Is that a cuddle couch? No. Okay, so there's a bike. Well, kind of a bike. All the parts that we want of a bike, anyway. Although, bummer, I do not see. I don't see the bed frame we're hunting for. Huh. Alright. Alright. Yes, I realize I could, dig a little more, but. Swoop! Nice soft landing. Ugh. What's all this then? Bunch of trash. No way. Huh. Well, it's gonna get cold and dark real fast. So I'm kind of thinking. Hold that thought. We've got. Is it a bit ridiculous? Yeah. The most efficient, blah, 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 blah. Come on now. Now who's being ridiculous? Oh, we got legs. We know how to use them. This is wool. I think. This rug is legit. But, we try to avoid picking up soft things, and that is ugly. So what I was thinking was it's going to get really cold and really dark really fast, so might as well just go home and get this stuff pulled out of there and sorted and arranged. So let me get that. Let me do a little bit of that and we'll get right back to this.
got most everything arranged on the table. Now, I made kind of a mess in the back of the truck, so a lot of the stuff out there, I'm just leaving right where it is. And next time, we're going to just go straight to the scrapyard with some other stuff that I've got here and unload all of this steel and leave the rest of the bits in there, because it just doesn't make a lot of sense to spend the time trying to pick it all up. Not necessary. So I was going through, and I don't know where exactly the bit of footage was where I found this, but I did find a prepaid Visa card. So we gotta check that. 1844.
Your vanilla gift card is ready to use and has a balance of $22.61.
All right, we got $20.
No pending transactions have posted.
Ha! Sweet. Okay, today's all right. So that was a fun surprise. Now in here we've just basic stuff. We've got a box full of all the wires, and then a small selection of some basic video game stuff, which is probably none of it working, but I don't know, maybe I'll find some value in that. And then 2 leather coats, which are in good shape. Checked the pockets, nothing in any of them. And then a small selection of copper, brass, and stainless steel. Now this stuff I'm just going to stash here, and we can go through it in the next processing video, because right now, we've done enough processing this video. And then a small stack of boards, which we're just going to turn into firewood, because I think they're probably fir or something a little stiffer than pine, so we should get a little more heat. And then a small stash of stuff inside. All right, to finish things off, well, we've got a couple things that we brought inside to what I guess is my craft room, my hobby hole. I guess I have 2 of those. We've got 3, I haven't tested most of these things, but we've got 3 different third-party rapid-fire Super Nintendo controllers. And then over here, these things, I don't know, I saved them, but I don't know if I'm actually going to do anything with them. The Apple TV and these are the PS3 headphones, but they need a dongle, which we did not find, so those might not be useful to anybody. But that Visa card with $22 on it is pretty cool. And then we've got power supplies for N64 and a Super Nintendo. And as we discussed, the Super Nintendo was one that I actually need, so that's kind of cool to have. We got this laser cut airplane puzzle model thing, which is just kind of a cool, hour and a half or so for an afternoon. And then the only thing that I did test so far is this Bluetooth speaker, which strangely enough I didn't actually own one, and it does work, so that's kind of cool. Don't know how good the battery will be in it, but it's something. And then a small stack of, there's actually no game in this PS4 case, so that's unfortunate, but a small stack of DVDs and 1 book. The only DVD in there that I actually care about is the Back to the Future trilogy, but didn't have that, now we do. That's kind of cool. So we got a couple treasures, we got a little bit of scrap, not a whole ton. So I guess you can do okay even when it is snowy and cold out. So we'll probably end up doing that again, but I'll try and come up with some things that we can do from the comfort of the house. Anyway, fun to be able to share with all of you. So thanks again for joining me on this adventure. I hope the process in the beginning was not too... I hope I edited that down to be pretty efficient. I will look forward to seeing you on the next one. So, until then, leave it better than you found it, and keep doing the thing.